Movie menu, the movie menu. Movie menu, movie menu, movie menu. Movie menu, movie menu.
Welcome, ladies and gents. I'm Dan the Man Munoz, host of Movie Menu Reviews, your weekly movie news and reviews podcast. Joined with my special co-host, Mike Stain!
Yay!
How's it going, Mike?
Good. How about yourself, Dan?
Great, because we're back with video reviews.
Yeah.
And what? And today we're reviewing Little Boy, directed by Alejandro Monteverde.
Do you think you can do it, Dan?
I think I can, partner!
Let's do it!
Ah!
I think I can!
Okay, Mike, we're going to discuss what worked, what didn't work, and our final thoughts before we rate this film. So, Mike, what worked?
The boy's imagination. The little boy's imagination.
Yeah, I think the director did a great job infusing the real world with this boy's imagination, especially tying in his father. Because obviously this movie is about the relationship between little boy and his dad, and how his dad is like his best friend and how much he looks up to him. And the father gets shipped off to war. And tying up the imagination with the father in the beginning of the film is great. And it's throughout the whole movie, the little boy's imagination scenes were fun to watch. Also, what worked for me was the cast. This movie has a great cast. Yes. With even the little boy is Jacob Salvati, who is so good as the lead of this film.
Yes.
And they always say never work with kids or with animals, but this kid, he's going to have a good career ahead of him. There's also Emily Watson, there's Kevin James, there's Tom Wilkinson, there's Kerry Hiroyuki Tagawa, and David Henry. It's just the cast goes on and on. It's so good of a cast, and the chemistry and the acting is so great. What else worked for you?
What else worked for me? I like how they had the film set in World War II times. I like that they didn't shy away from like the racism that existed towards Japanese people. So they kind of touched on that, and I thought, and we don't see any of that in the trailers, and it gets pretty intense.
Yeah, it does, and yeah, it's very authentic, and it's very of the time, and it's interesting to watch, even though the language, the clothing they wore, everything seemed like of the time after Pearl Harbor strike. So I thought they did a great job with that as well. So, Mike, what didn't work?
What didn't work? I would say this film does tug. It's very heavy-handed on its tugging of the heartstrings. So, but it didn't ruin the film for me. So
it's because you're a robot, Mike.
Yes, I enjoyed the movie.
You have no feelings,
but I do not feel.
But no, I agree. This movie, this movie would definitely make you tear up, if not cry. And they really dig at it. They really tell you, this is where you're gonna cry, or else. Which is good, and then it's a little like,
It's by the end of the movie, it's cathartic because you've cried so many tears that you're
all cried out.
Yeah.
There's no more to give. And the story was really good. I enjoyed it. But overall, what's your final thoughts, Mike?
Overall, my final thoughts are that this film is fun, and it's fun to also see adult themes through a innocent childlike lens. And I really enjoyed just the theme of holding on to or focusing on the loving family relationship. And I thought it does a good job with that, or just the unconditional love that a child could have towards their parents. So, and I think that it does a great job in that, and that alone, I think makes this movie worth going out and watching.
I agree. I think you stole my idea, Mike. I totally agree with everything you said.
Awesome.
Rate this film. What do you think?
Dine in. Leftovers. No, I'm just kidding. Dine in. So dine in. Go watch this movie in theaters and enjoy it and cry. But yeah.
But make sure to save some tears for the end. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. You can't be cried out through the whole movie. Yeah. I also did dine in. I think this movie is worth a watch, and the acting is amazing. The directing was great. The story is very interesting to watch. Because they set it up as like a fantasy film almost, because there's this child who has this grand imagination, but there's such a realistic backdrop with the war going on. So it's a nice juxtaposition of both going on. And I think the director was very successful with that. And so I think you will enjoy it as well. So dine in.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Awesome. Thank you, Mike.
Hey, thank you, Dan.
Make sure to check out moviemanyreviews.com for movie news and reviews. Make sure to check out Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and subscribe. When you subscribe and we upload a video, you're notified. So make sure to watch all our videos. So you can subscribe right here.
Yeah.
Or in the description below. And make sure to check out our last video, which was a rewind review of Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yes.
And you can check that out on this side here.
Yeah, and please leave a comment. We love comments.
We do, and we would love to talk back to you guys. So definitely leave a comment. And if you like this review, hit that thumbs up for a like.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.